All right, go ahead.
Okay, so we're group 2 and we were assigned chapters 5 and 8, so our project will reflect those chapters. So the intro. Our dialogue will aim to show a transplanted migrant family who has recently relocated to the Yakima Valley. This family is of Latino descent, following the demand of labor within the local Yakima agricultural community. In this scenario, they will be exposed to different views, discrimination, and the development of an intercultural relationship with 2 college students. The roles being played in order of appearance is me, Karissa Martinez, as the narrator.
I, Andre Martirossi, as the annoying college student slash farm owner.
I, Blaine Guthridge, as the second annoying college student.
I, Blanca Gonzalez, the Hispanic American.
And I, Jocelyn, the voluntary sojourner.
Alright, so scene 1. In this scene, Josie and Blanca are beginning the unpacking process because they are moving into a brand new neighborhood in a brand new country full of brand new people and experiences. Suddenly, they are approached by their new neighbors, who are the 2 local college students. Their demeanor is very abrupt and confrontational.
So, what are you guys, like the movers hired here to help the new neighbors move in?
No, do we look like movers?
I guess not. Well, then what are you doing here then?
We're the new neighbors.
Oh, what are your names?
My name is Blanca.
Melissa and Josie.
Are you guys from Mexico or something?
Well, we are cousins and we're both from Puerto Vallarta, and Josie's been here for a year, and I've been in the United States for 10 years.
Oh, great. Down goes the home values.
And up goes the crime rate.
Dicen que van a bajar los valores a las casas y van a subir los crímenes.
Diles que nomás estamos aquí para trabajar.
At this point, the 2 lovely women are being stereotyped by their race. Stereotyping is when widely held beliefs against a group of people, in this case Mexican, are being treated negatively and offensively. They are expressing racial identity by identifying with the particular racial group. Along with knowing their racial identity, the men are prejudiced towards the women by predicting a fluctuation in home values and crime rates. Prejudice is an attitude towards a cultural group based on little to no evidence, and the scene continues.
No. We are local workers for a farm. We started harvest this season picking strawberries and oranges in California, and then followed some job opportunities here. I ended up getting a full-time job at an apple orchard. I'm so excited to be in Washington State. I plan on staying for as long as I can. I went ahead and even got my driver's license.
Yo no.
Well, it's my dream to stay. Josie is only here to work and plans to go back to Mexico after harvest season.
Just what we need, more immigrants taking over American jobs and leaving us with nothing. It's America. We have better qualifications than these fools.
Yeah, just what this community needs.
Dicen que es lo que la comunidad necesita, inmigrantes quitándole los trabajos de ellos.
No es así.
Well, shoot, I didn't mean that to make you feel that way. We are here to get money and create a name for ourselves. If you guys wanted to work at jobs, then why are they open? Besides, I doubt we took any of your jobs since there were openings with the farm before we applied. Makes it a little hard to believe anyone was out by our relocation.
Here, the college students are demonstrating ethnocentrism by their tendency to think that their own culture is superior to other cultures. They say that they would be better qualified for the job than people willing to work. Another term being conveyed is culture broker. A cultural broker is an individual who acts like a bridge between cultures, facilitating cross-cultural interaction and conflict. Blanca has the ability to relate to both cultures by understanding the American culture more than Josie and being able to communicate with the 2 young men. Blanca is also able to express the term bilingual through her ability to speak different languages. Josie displays that she would be a voluntary sojourner because she is here for a specific purpose. Blanca, on the other hand, reveals that she is an immigrant because she has moved from her context she was raised in to another context more or less permanently. And scene 2 begins. The next day, the 2 women wake up bright and early for the first day of work. Let's see how this goes.
Okay, calling all workers. Let's get familiar with each other. What's your names?
Hi, my name is Blanca. And this is my cousin Jocelyn.
What, is there something wrong with her that she can't even talk for herself?
Me don't know much English.
She doesn't speak English very well. She just moved here, but she's slowly learning. Thank you again for this job. We're ready to work.
You're welcome, although I wouldn't have hired her if I knew she was another useless immigrant that can't even speak or understand anything I'm saying. Get some bags and gloves, both of you, and get started on picking those apples. They aren't going to pick themselves. Go, work, lunch is at noon.
What?
Es un sangrón.
Get out of here.
Come on, let's go.
Pues vamos a trabajar duro para enseñarle.
Then let's go work hard and show them, she says. A few hours later, before lunch, the owner returned to see how the workers were adjusting to the new job and informed them that it was close to lunchtime.
Are you serious? This is it? This is why women are not cut out for this job. Do you even understand what it means to work hard? Is there something stopping you?
¿Qué dice?
Are you pregnant?
Josie, thinking the owner is asking her if she is hungry, replies,
Yes, hungry.
Oh, you're hungry. Well, too bad. No lunch for you. Both of you keep working. You're both off at 3.
The girls were tapped, having lasted through the day in 100-degree weather without a break for food, all the while receiving less compensation than the male pickers, even though they had picked considerably more bins than any other male duo. Walking home, it finally hit them, and the waterworks began to flow. Having realized that their personal identity has directly contradicted with the farmer's perception of them. This expresses the terms avowal, which is the process by which an individual portrays him or herself, and ascription, the process by which others attribute identities to an individual. Gender identities also played a large role here because the women were told that they were not masculine enough to do the job. In doing so, it suggests that men are better than women, and what it means to be a man versus what it means to be a woman. This scene also shows the powers of social positions. Social positions are the places from which people speak that are socially constructed and thus embedded with assumptions about gender, race, class, age, social roles, sexuality, and so on. Finally, the farmer demonstrates expectancy violation theory. Though the nonverbal touching of Josie's stomach violating our expectations both negatively and positively, where it would be considerate to inform them it's time to eat. However, the farmer may be viewed as offensive in the fact that she had some form of non-touch culture. Scene 3. As the women walk home, they discuss the day's events, and Josie practices her English.
Can you believe that guy? Is he even human?
I hate him.
At this moment, they were passing the house of the 2 annoying college boys, as they were catching some rays on the porch.
Hey, what's wrong with you guys? Rough day?
Their days are always rough. They're Mexican.
Oh, come on, man. Cut it out. Give them a chance.
All right. What happened to you guys anyway?
Blanca and Josie were able to tell him about their day, about the heat, the rude owner, the pay, and how hungry they were. The college students had never had such a horrible job and couldn't even imagine being in their shoes. At this moment, both guys knew how much they were like the owner of the farm and how much they wanted to change their ways.
Well, I'm sorry today didn't go so well, but we are hosting a neighborhood barbecue later today, and we'd love it if both of you are free to come.
Yeah, are you guys free tonight?
Blanca and Josie were a little confused. This was the first type of kindness they had seen in a long time and didn't know how to react or whether to trust the invitation. After they thought it over, Blanca blurted out,
Yes, we would love to go. What can we bring?
Why don't you bring one of your favorite dishes? That way we can get to know you a little better.
See, we can do that. Thank you.
Josie, we can bring mole.
Oh, Picking up English pretty quickly, huh?
A little bit. Do I sound okay?
You sound great.
I think I'm going to like this neighborhood, Josie.
Yeah, yo también.
As you have seen throughout the narrative, intercultural communication includes entering into dialogue, becoming interpersonal allies, building coalitions, and working for social justice and personal transformation, allowing an intercultural relationship to develop through the breaking of cultural barriers, squashing of stereotypes, and integration of cultures. The end.